great teachers who's been teaching for years, ever since this pandemic started with these COVID restrictions, because they felt that this was wrong, this wasn't right, this wasn't the way to go with things, especially with our KEIKIs.
I lost a really good teacher because of this whole mask thing, and ever since she left, I didn't feel like me, but she told me to keep pushing, to go with what's right. If you go with what's wrong, that's what leads you down to a really bad path. So all of those kids out there that are like, what is this kid doing? I'm protesting. Thank you. And then
you guys want to run them back?
Hold on. We're gonna put the look how big it was, like, you know.
Would they do that discussion. We need you to advocate for these kids. That's the bottom line. We know
a waste of taxpayer money.
Here we go. Yes.
Look over here.
Schedule appointment. It's gonna be, they want to meet with you individually. They don't want to meet as a group.
Why is that?
I don't know. I cannot answer that.
Don't you think that it would save
It
more
might
time?
intimidate her because you guys might be ganging up on her, so it's best to just one-on-one.
Yeah,
You know?
they're willing to
Okay,
meet
no,
individually.
that's the acting VP. So
Yeah.
the principal,
I don't know. He can't get a hold of him. Yeah. He's
I
like-
just seen him walking
Yeah.
on campus.
Well, I
And
mean,
the thing about it
I
is,
asked for you guys, but I don't know. I
okay,
cannot.
okay, so
Topic, is it about this?
yes, the mask mandate. My son got suspended for
From
it.
what I understand, it came straight from the DOE, like the top level.
I'll break it down really quick,
Yeah.
only because
Maybe you can help me out.
Yeah, so I've been going to a different school every day, and it's
Yeah.
the same rhetoric, same conversation with the police, same everything.
Yeah.
We have been in contact with the DOH. What we found out is Keith Hayashi, okay, is the superintendent, right?
He's like the head.
He's the head who's creating the required part, okay? Now, the strongly recommended, though, came from the DOH. CDC also does not recommend it, indoor mask wearing. That's why we're the only state right now. The problem is we want the principal to be an advocate to the superintendents to get us the meetings with the higher ups, because
I see.
we've gone through all of it. We've made the phone calls. Pretty much, we also know that the principal can make the say in accepting exemptions or not, right? So that's huge.
So
the
that's
principal
like a
needs to be
school
aware.
by school basis.
It
then?
is a school by school, and the disciplinary action is different too, and we're trying to understand. Also, these recommendations, where are all these studies coming from? Bottom line, we're done. The hypocrisy going on, their health, their safety, their rights are being stomped on. So our goal, and what scares me more, is that he is timid to speak to the parents altogether, because that would save time, resources, because they're all advocating, and that's the problem, the disconnect. They want to keep us separate. Why is that? We don't have open houses, we don't have school directories. That's why we were out here to try and unite more parents, because we have such a disconnect right now. And that's what they want. And that's not what they're gonna get. So no, it's not gonna be individual, it needs to be together. And if they're standing in their conviction and what they say is true, right, then don't be scared and hide. And what I'm finding right now, and this goes all the way up to the very top.
It sounds like it. They're being instructed to stay away
exactly,
from it.
and that's the problem. And so we are standing together in unity and wanting voices heard, because we're showing right now in doing this the corruption, and it's not okay. And the kids are not the school's property, so they have no right to be having them do a medical procedure and putting on a mask. Their exemption should be answered, and in a timely manner. They should actually have a meeting with the principal and not wait months for callbacks, and not wait months for anything else. And so enough is enough. We're just done.
Tell them about the individual schools and principals, how basically they decide on how they handle these things. If they want to be cool, they could just leave it alone.
On the island that are giving exemptions that you know?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, the list can go on. Anyone can file a mask exemption. I direct them to a website to do so. religion, and it could be medical, and also technically you shouldn't even need a exemption at all because your creed and all of that is under the Hawaii Civil Rights Act of 1964.
Yeah, you don't have to show proof.
Yeah, so the fact that they have to do this to be submitted, the principal actually can't approve. It's up to the principal. So this is why having the principal speak is also super important.
Can I get your information so I can document, because I'm documenting that I came here.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can just.
So today, right now, we're at the Hawaii State Teachers Association building. And today we're gonna just show you kind of the process of when you try and hold people accountable, the kind of hurdles that we go through. So this is gonna be step one, going to the building. Okay, door number 2, same thing. Please use enter phone for entry. So now we're gonna have to use the enter phone for entry to kind of just get us inside because clearly they're not open to the public. Hey, how are you today?
Fine, thank you.
I was looking to schedule a meeting with the president.
Okay, and who am I speaking to?
My name is Jessica.
Okay, Jessica, what organization are you calling from?
I'm just representing myself and for We the People, that's it.
The purpose of this meeting is for?
Parents Against Masks.
Okay.
Yes.
Address.
I appreciate that, and you are so sweet for that, and I will CC you onto it, but I would love the president's point of contact email address because you are just a middleman, and that is not who's going to be able to answer my questions. So I just want to verify right now, you offered again your information, the secretary's information, but we still have no access whatsoever to the president's information. Is this correct?
Jessica, I'll be happy to give you his assistant's email address. It's
Right now we are going to the DOE department, and we are wanting to speak to the president. Who is in charge of the DOE right now with many of the districts? The superintendent, KEIKI. So that's who we want to talk to today. It's been moved, or this is the place where they say it's been moved. The elevator?
Yeah.
Part right now, so I know I'm headed to level 3, but right now elevators are broken, so then I had to climb stairs, and then I had to do a walk. But there's no, hey, to get to this department, there's no clear signs. There's actually no map being provided either to get to this location. So, here we are.
Looks like you're in a waiting room right now.
Yeah, there's even a ring light. Wonder who paid for that.
And then what about the people behind?
I'm going to explain to them. They're here to see the superintendent.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, he's not here.
Okay,
Where is
thank
he
you.
today?
He's at the Lilly building. The Lilly building is across the street from Queens Hospital.
Okay, that makes
That's
sense
the glass building.
because yesterday I was there and they sent me here.
So we're getting to run around.
No, he's not.
The guy, the security guy told me that the DOE has not been in there for 7 years.
So that's not correct.